feel like a bloody newsreader. Good evening. What's happening, my fellow geeks and geekettes? Welcome to a brand new episode of Chris's Custom Collectibles, and it is another quickie custom collectible. Today is something very simple but very dynamic. We are going to be pimping out and making a dynamic diorama for the Marvel Legends Iron Man Infinity War figure. Now, before we get to the nitty gritty and the process of making this come to life, I just want to give a massive shout out to the sponsor of this video. Now, before we get to work on this quickie custom collectible, I just want to give another massive shout out to the awesome crew over at Marvel Collect by Tops. Now, remember in my previous video I said that I still had my OG Ghost Rider trading card from the 90s? I found him. And I also found Cap. Look at that beautiful holofoil in all its 90s glory. So of course, it's awesome to have physical cards in hand, but with Marvel Collect by Tops, it's all streamlined and on your mobile device. A few awesome features include a card wheel you can spin and win every time. You can give your profile a unique touch with character avatars, and not to mention the amazing character art that I'm obsessed with that reminds me of the concept art from all the Marvel films. Yeah, Quantum Suit Iron Man. Doesn't get any better than that.
Fun fact, this particular card is from the 1 anniversary box set, and it features the biggest moments of the film, character posters, and a time heist mission. It's available in-app till the end of the month. The Iron Man card itself is part of the time heist. Now, it's pretty safe to say that these two classic Iron Man cards are actually inspiration for this custom collectible build. As you can see, he's flying away, so it was a massive inspiration for what we're about to do.
Marvel Collect is an awesome way to keep connected with fellow geeks and geekettes, as you can follow their collecting adventures and see what they're up to. So that means you can follow me with the username Cosplay Chris. Again, a massive thank you to Marvel Collect by Tops. I will leave their link down in the video description so you can start collecting today. And with that being said, geeks and geekettes, let's get on with this custom collectible. So you guys have probably noticed I've been doing a lot of quickie custom collectibles as of late, and that's because what's going on in the world, we need something that's just a little bit of a distraction at the time, and I feel like having these quickie custom collectible tutorials in place is great. You know, you can order these things online so you don't have to go out, leave the house, etc. So the figure itself is from eBay. These were from my local hobby shop that have social distancing laws in place, and these were actually lying around the house, these last 3 bits here. So firstly, we have the figure. We have the Iron Man Marvel Legends Infinity War figure. We also have some little pieces of blasters here that are supposed to come out of his hands, but we're going to be utilizing them on his feet. So the idea is this is going to be a wall mount, and we wanted to give the illusion that Iron Man is blasting off, and the figure itself is going to be battle damage. You know, a custom collectible, I can't just leave something clean. We have to weather it and battle damage it, scuff it up, bit of dry brushing, stuff like that. So we have 2 pieces of 3.18 mil copper tubing, and what this is going to do is actually house the blaster sections here. And this is actually just a coaster I bought from Bunnings. It was $1, made of MDF, can't go wrong. We also have a tiny little wall mount bracket, and of course we have some hobby / pillow stuffing, and this is going to emulate smoke that is coming out of his jet boosters on his boots and going to be surrounding the little flame parts here. Now you notice that the flame parts are still blue, a transparent blue. So we have some polycarbonate spray. We have a translucent orange and a translucent red to spray over them to give the effect of red hot flames. Like I said, quick, easy, simple, and we're gonna make it look dynamic. So the first step is we're gonna weather the actual Iron Man figure. With that, we're gonna need some shoe polish and some good old silver chrome Model Masters paint. So with that being said, let's get to it. So we've got some Kiwi black shoe polish here, and we're just gonna crack open the top of the actual container, and we just got a pretty cheap and nasty disposable model brush, and we're just gonna start to paint the black all over Iron Man. We obviously don't want to get it in the arc reactor or in his glowing eyes. And I'm probably going to let this set, and then we're going to take a scourer sponge and scuff away the excess, leaving all the shoe polish in that beautiful detail there, because like I said, I really want this battle damaged, worn, much like at the end of the films where the suit has copped a battering. Beautiful. Look at that. That's just marvelous. Get it? Marvel S. And take your time with this, Geeks and Geekettes. You don't have to rush this, especially when it comes time to painting around the arc reactor and the eyes. Looks a bit messy right now, but we're gonna let this bad boy dry in the sun, and then we're gonna take a scourer sponge and scrub away the excess shoe polish. Now before we move any further, I got a thicker little piece of MDF and super glued it to the coaster / wall mount base. And that's because when we go to drill the holes to mount the copper pipe in, it's gonna be a lot more sturdier, and it's just gonna add a bit more rigidity to the figure and holding it up. Because you gotta understand, we're gonna be drilling in on an angle here and not straight. If we were to drill just on a little bit on an angle of the original coaster here, there's not much structure to hold it in place. And this is gonna be covered in the pillow stuffing / smoke illusion anyway. So having this here is just a bit of structure, and it also helped when we were drilling in the wall mount.
And there we have it, guys, another quickie custom collectible done and dusted. All in all, this took about an hour to do, and considering how short amount of time it took, it's a nice dynamic little piece. It's fun, it's different, it's killing time during this crazy time in the world. Guys, wherever you are in the world, have yourselves an absolute cracker of a day. I hope you're well, hope you're happy, be merry, be silly, and until next time, geeks, please always remember, cosplayers do it best.